Now, I did a lot of launch coverage on the Radeon 6870, but I had a bit of a realization today that I haven't even done an unboxing of the 6850. So let's get started here. I'm just going to open up this XFX Radeon 6850. So here we are, let's start getting this opened up. And basically, the Radeon 6850 has the same amount of RAM. It has the same GPU on it as the 6870. It is a member of the same series of video cards, which is 6800 series. And the only real difference is that it has a few less functional units and it's not quite as fast. So, oh yeah, it's also cheaper. I guess that's another factor. So XFX has a little brochure in here about some of their products, including their Pro series, some adapters and connectors that you might need if you're gonna run Eyefinity, for example. Some monitor stands, 2 or 3 times monitor. I didn't even know XFX has these. I'm glad they had this brochure in here. Some low profile kits for their graphics cards, all the power supplies, we mentioned that already, specs, and like little internal like cutouts. That's nice, it's useful, you know? All right, we've got a door hanger. Do not disturb, I'm gaming. They've even updated it. I have one of these with the old XFX dog on it, or wolf, or whatever it's supposed to be. And yeah, they've updated it, cool. So there's some information on the North America limited lifetime warranty. Remember, XFX includes a double lifetime warranty. That means that even if you sell the card, whoever you sell it to also gets a lifetime warranty. They also have a modder-friendly warranty, which means you can install aftermarket heatsinks without voiding your warranty as long as you keep the original one. Driver CD install guide, throw it away. AMD graphics card, another disc, throw it away. And quick install guide, if you've ever installed a graphics card before, throw it away. Okay, nothing in there. Seems like there's an error. Okay, next we have the Radeon 6850 itself. Now, something that I want to point out is that this is not a reference cooler. This is a reference board, but this is not a reference cooler design. The reference cooler, you can actually see a reference 6870 here. Now, why, you might ask, do 6870s come with a reference cooler and the 6850 does not? And the reason is because AMD has decided that for this particular graphics card launch, they are not going to limit board partners in terms of which cooler they use on the 6850. So that means we've got all kinds of unique designs. So you can see the XFX one uses a flower style heatsink, which looks like it has 2 large heat pipes. So here, I want you to have a look at that heat pipe in there. That appears to be words fail me. I can't remember how many millimeters that looks like it is, but that's a big heat pipe, or rather 2. And then you can see there is a copper core to the GPU cooler itself. You can see that through there. And then that runs out to aluminum fins, which are doing most of the cooling work. Now, I just want to kind of look down here. It looks like the graphics card memory chips are not directly cooled, although they are all situated. You can see the memory chips here, and you can kind of see them through there, are all situated almost directly under the fan, so you're going to get a lot of incidental airflow. They've also cleverly shrouded the cooler in such a way that when the airflow goes, okay, so you're pushing air into the cooler. That means you're going to have a lot of incidental airflow coming out this way, and they've also put vents here at the back, so you make sure that some of it is going to be able to run over the VRMs and then carry that heat out of the graphics card. You've got a 6-pin PCIe power connector here. You've got, yeah, actually, you know what? I'm totally wrong. Just like the 6870, the VRMs are actually here. And there is a little ventilation hole here in the shape of the XFX logo, as you may or may not have picked up on. Now, the 6850 has fewer connectors on the back panel. It has 2 DVI, 1 HDMI, and 1 DisplayPort. The 6870 actually includes 2 DVI, 1 HDMI, and 2 mini DisplayPort. So it's a slightly different layout. There you are. Let's just compare those really quick. So this is more like the layout on the previous 5000 series cards. We've got a backplate here holding on our GPU cooler. We've got a standard PCIe 16X interface. Just like the 6870, the 6850 only supports 2-way crossfire, not 3-way crossfire. And I think that covers pretty much everything I wanted to say. This is an 80mm fan, so it should operate very quietly. Thank you for checking out my unboxing of the XFX Radeon HD 6850, and don't forget to subscribe to Linus Tech Tips.